Hey there guys, today we'll be painting Xiao the warrior monk from Reaper miniatures to the ultimate level standard. First thing we'll do is grab a scalpel or other sharp blade and gently trim the casting line off the model. Make sure you take care when you do this and always cut away from yourself. Ultimate level miniatures come with a base and a little pot of gravel. Get yourself some super glue. Get yourself some super glue that actually works and gently stick her to a base. Pop a bit more super glue on top and sprinkle some of the gravel over it. Finally, pop a bit more super glue on top and dip her base in a cup of salt to fill in the gaps. I've given the model an all-over base coat of Terran Khaki using my airbrush, but you can just as easily do this by hand if you like. Let's get the messy stuff out the way first. Mix pure black and linen white together on your palette and water it down slightly. Cover the base in this mixture and wait for it to dry thoroughly before you do the next step. Add a little more linen white into the mix and wipe most of the paint off on your brush on an old rag. Lightly dry brush this mix over the sand on the base to bring out the details. Start by layering her clothing with a 50-50 mix of Terran Khaki and Khaki highlight, leaving the base coat in all the folds of her clothing. Follow this with a layer of Khaki highlight by itself, painting a smaller area and leaving the previous layer showing around the edges. Finish off her robes with the final layer of Khaki highlight mixed with linen white. Base coat her garment with heather blue. I'll admit I have absolutely no idea what this thing is actually called. Make sure you let us know in the comments below. Also, paint her boots with this colour. Mix a bit of Glacial mist in with the heather blue and layer up this random clothing item, again leaving the base coat showing in the recesses. Add a little more Glacial mist into the mix and repeat. Lastly, add one metric smidge of aircraft grey to the mix and paint a highlight line along the edge of this mysterious, unnamed garment. Paint her hair and a belt with pure black. Basecoat her staff with Heartwood brown. Next, mix some linen white into the Heartwood brown and layer the colour up towards the end of the staff. Finally, add a bit more linen white into the mix and paint one last layer, leaving a bit of the previous two showing to provide an even transition of colour. Basecoat her skin with fair shadow. Layer this up with fair skin. And finally, paint the most prominent areas of her skin with fair highlight. And with that, the model is done. Now don't forget to like and subscribe, check out our other videos, and we will see you next time.